Part 3 of the train body. If you've looked, we've really accomplished a lot. We've kind of made the basic shape of it. Now we got to make some additional holes. So I'm going to put some holes here, here, and there. We'll start off with the side holes. We'll have to do this a couple times. So we'll put a sketch on the side, of course. And just like before, I really like to put points in places just to kind of have it there. The height of that is 0.5. So 0.5, that one, and 0.5 for that one. So then I look down, bring down the line until we find an arrow to the back too, so that's 1 inch. So from here to here is 1 inch. And we find this one, it goes down to the arrow. So from the back to there is 4.5 inches. Remember, eventually you're going to have to learn how to do all those pieces on your own, where you find your own dimensions. So this is extremely important. We'll do the exact same thing on this side. I know you can see them, which is nice, but you really should make sure that you're dimensioning anyway. I've had too many experiences with students being close and not quite getting it. And it does matter. So these are just the same dimensions as we did before. Now, if you look, it says 1/4 UNC, and then that's times 4, 0.875 times 4. That means you've done it. You're going to do it 4 times. Doesn't mean to multiply this by 4. It means you're going to do it 4 times. So I'm going to use the hole feature, and I'll click on them. One-fourth is 0.25. And we're going to do a particular distance. Which is, because it's in there, so the distance is 0.875. And the 1/4 kind of already tells us that, how wide the diameter needs to be. So we've got that on that side. We'll do the exact same thing on the other side, and it's nice that it already did it for us. So now we have them on both sides. Now we've got 3 more holes to finish. So now I'll put it here. And if you look, there's 3 holes here. This is the most common thing students mess up. So let's kind of just plot it out. So we'll have 1 over here, 1 over here, 1 over here. We know, we've done it several times now, this will be in the middle. So that's 1 inch, that's in the middle. Let's start off with this. I'm going to drag it over till I see an arrow. That's my arrow. Go down. That's the other arrow. And I bring it over and I'm like, oh, okay. So from here to here is 0.125. So from here, from there to there is 0.125. Be the same over here. Then we'll go down. Oh, this is that arrow to the end, 0.375. So those are good. And then my final height, we go here. That arrow doesn't go to that line. That arrow doesn't go to that line. This one does. and that's 1.375. Except I was looking at the wrong thing. Sorry. We're going to go down. That arrow's not that one. That's that one. If you look at the arrow, it's pointing to the line that we care about, and that's 0.625. We'll put circles on them. And we'll look at the drawing. Oh, look. These are 0.125. That's how big the diameter is. And it goes in, because that's what that arrow means, 0.125. The times 3 does not mean to multiply it by 3. It means that we're doing it 3 times. So we'll dimension it. 0.125. And 0.125. Finish sketch. Click, 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 click. Now it's going the wrong way, so we'll change it, and now it's cutting in. And it said the depth here with this arrow pointing to that, doing it 3 times, 1, 2, 3 for all 3 of them, is 0.125. So those are that. And now we've got one more piece to do, and you have to use a plane to do it. I'm going to offset this plane. And I'm just kind of going to make it close. And we're going to use offset plane a lot. Now I know that plane's not on here. Doesn't look like it's on here, but a plane goes on forever. And many of you, when you do this, you're going to press here, or you're going to accidentally press the bottom of, like here. You're not going to realize it. So make sure that you're pressing the right stuff. So we're going to go to Sketch. And then I'm going to click on it. Notice how I'm being really careful. I want to make sure I'm hitting that plane. I'm going to put a point again, because that's what I like to do. We know that that'll be the center of our train, so that's at 1. And then 0.875 back. Circle. We'll look to see, oh, this arrow goes to it. It tells me the diameter is 0.5. That's the 0 with the line through it. Then it goes in 0.25. So 5. And we cut. So like that's cutting away. And then our final little piece, which I'll let you do, is you can fillet it. Tells you all edges rounded, so you can fillet it. Okay, and we're going to do a file, save as. You're going to find your iDrive. So I'm going to call this the train. Make sure it's in your iDrive. Body. I don't really want to see that, so I'm going to right click here. I'm going to change the visibility so I don't see that anymore. It's still there, but I don't want to see it. All right. So now this is your train body. Good job.